Hey everyone. The premise behind this idea for the video of why would any business buy Nvidia's chips today is based on the fact that Nvidia is innovating so rapidly in this category. Why wouldn't businesses that are looking for this product today just wait for the next generation Blackwell technology that's coming out in the next couple of quarters? Why would they buy the previous generation? Why would they buy the older generation that's available? And so I wanted to dig deeper on that idea here based on that premise.
I want to thank the Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. Visit fool.com/Parkev for the 10 best stocks to buy now.
Right, so it was based on a question from TD Cowen Research Division Matthew Ramsey asking and saying, I've never seen the velocity that you guys are introducing new platforms at the same combination of the performance jumps that you're getting. So not only are you creating next generation technology, but each next generation technology is jumping in performance by the same magnitude. So it's not like you're going from here to here and then from here to just incrementally better, right? The prime example is the iPhone, right? The iPhone made a big jump is several years ago, more than a decade ago, and then from then on, it's just been incremental upgrades, right? Not a big jump from the initial jump in performance that customers were getting. But with Nvidia, it's a big jump and then another big jump and then another big jump. So that's creating an interesting juxtaposition where the current generation of product that your customers are spending billions of dollars on is going to be not as competitive with your new stuff very much more quickly than the depreciation cycle of that product. So it's going to get obsolete very quickly, quicker than usual, because Nvidia is able to innovate so quickly and with such large jumps that why would customers today spend billions of dollars on the current technology? So it was a really interesting question, I thought, really insightful, and I want to hear what the Nvidia CEO has to say about this. So the Nvidia CEO saying like after Blackwell, like the asker said, as you mentioned, we have other Blackwells coming. So this year, towards the end of the year, companies will have the Blackwell technology installed, ready to install according to Nvidia. They're ramping up production in Q2 and Q3, sending them out, and customers should have it installed by Q4 of this year. But the CEO already saying, like, after Blackwell, we have other Blackwell like technology coming, and they're already in research and development, and the CEO knows what's in their own pipeline. So giving investors an insight here saying like, hey, we're not going to stop with Blackwell. That's not going to be the latest and finish upgrading from there. We've got more. And so they're in a short 1 year rhythm. So every 1 year, they're in a rhythm where they want to launch a big step upgrade in next level technology every 1 year. But he also adds that they're working with customers to see their roadmap. So customers can have insight of what NVIDIA is working on so they too can plan ahead because this is a major purchase. This is billions and billions of dollars. It's a large percentage of the capital expenditure for some of the largest companies in the world, including Microsoft, Amazon, Alphabet, Meta Platforms, and many others. So NVIDIA is working with them and letting them know what to expect, when to expect it. And so there's going to be a whole bunch of chips coming at them, and they just got to keep on building, if you will, and performance average their way into it. So, this year they're going to have an infrastructure based on certain level of technology, and then next year they just keep building another data center, another with the latest, newest technology, and then the year after that continue building with even newer technology. And so their their hardware stack, or their technology stack, on average will continue improving as they go on. So it's not like just one bulk big investment 1 year and then 3 years of a gap where they're not investing in any new technology, and then an upgrade 3 years later. The CEO saying what's more likely to happen is just a steady increasing of technology. As newer generation technology comes out, they just keep building out, but they can't just wait. They can't just wait for that next generation technology to come out. They've got to start building today, because if they don't start building today, they're going to miss out. And so the CEO saying they've got to keep on building. They need to make money today. They want to save money today. So these data centers or these infrastructure will have benefits today. And so they don't want to miss out on those benefits today for future savings. They want to capitalize today. And then 1 year from now, if there's an opportunity to increase their level of technology, they'll do that again. And then 2 years from now, if there's another opportunity, they'll do it again. And they'll keep doing it so long as that technology generates a sufficient return on investment. They'll just keep investing in newer and newer technology and just kind of average their way, improving their performance. And then 4 years later, the current generation may be already too old, and then they can upgrade that and really move upwards and just continue on that process, iterating upward. Because the CEO saying the question is, do you want to be repeatedly the company delivering groundbreaking artificial intelligence, or the company delivering 0.3% better? And what he's hinting at here is, do you want to be the one that's on the cutting edge, the leading edge, or do you want to wait and then do it a little bit better, right? And you don't get the same benefits when you're just 0.3% better versus being the first to break ground on this technology. And especially in this category, because you get the early adopters of your technology, and then you get them sticking with your company, sticking with your service, and you make it harder for competitors to take away your customers, even if they're slightly better. Even if they're slightly better, the competition will not take your customers, because if you have a cost of switching embedded in your service, then customers won't switch. Because in order to get a customer to switch, you need to have your product be like 50% or 75% better to get a customer to switch when there's a cost of switching involved. The time, the hassle to switch over to a new product. Customers won't do it unless that new product is so much better than the first product that they adopted to begin with. So the CEO saying leadership matters a great deal. Time to train matters a great deal. So that's why businesses will spend money today on Nvidia's GPUs, even though the next generation is coming this year. They've already announced it. They've already introduced it. They're already selling it. It's going into data centers by the fourth quarter. They're shipping it out starting the second quarter, ramping it up in the third quarter. Still, businesses are buying the H100 when the H200 is coming out. Okay, so this is why, because they can't wait. They don't want to wait. The cost of missing out is much larger than the cost of having an older generation technology to begin with and then upgrading again later on. Especially because the way Nvidia builds the technology, they make it backwards compatible. They know how to upgrade so that the older technology is not obsolete. The CEO going on to say, we literally build the entire data center and we can monitor everything, measure everything, optimize everything. We know where all the bottlenecks are. We're not guessing about it. We build entire AI infrastructure here, then they disaggregate it and then send it to customers' data centers however they like. But they know how it's going to perform. And so this tightly knit relationship between Nvidia and their customers, the dialogue, the back and forth, the iteration, allows Nvidia to work with the customers so that they can understand that these older technology that they're investing in is not going to be obsolete in 3 months, in 6 months, and 1 year. That they can continue building up and averaging and improving their entire technology stack. Did you know that over 90% of the people that watch my channel are not subscribed? It'll really help support my channel if you hit that subscribe button. And oh, by the way, one of the benefits of being subscribed is that I take requests from subscribers more often than I do from non-subscribers. So if you prefer that benefit, please subscribe to the channel.